What happens when wealth, power, and influence collide with allegations of abuse and coercion? In the high-stakes trial of Sean Diddy Combs, federal prosecutors have painted a chilling picture of a music mogul at the center of a sprawling criminal enterprise. From orchestrated freak-offs to claims of systemic abuse, this case has gripped the nation with its revelations and unanswered questions. As the racketeering and sex trafficking trial of Diddy enters its third week, the courtroom remains a theater of intense scrutiny, unanswered questions, and a growing list of unsettling allegations. At the heart of this case lies a narrative painted by federal prosecutors, one of power, coercion, and abuse. Prosecutors claim that Diddy orchestrated a sprawling criminal enterprise, one fueled by his wealth, influence, and an alleged pattern of sexual exploitation. At the core of these accusations are the so-called freak-offs, events described as orchestrated sex parties designed to exploit women. Cassandra Cassie Ventura, a name now central to the prosecution, former girlfriend, a voice from Combs' inner sanctum. She took the stand. A pivotal moment, her testimony, a potential turning point. Facing the man she once knew, the man she now accuses, her words carried undeniable weight. The courtroom listened intently. Silence reigned. Ventura detailed a life under alleged control. She spoke of Combs' staff, how they allegedly managed his events, including the notorious freak-offs, how they worked to conceal his alleged abuse. Her account was firsthand, vivid. She described a system built to protect him, at the expense of others. Her testimony painted a chilling picture. Then came the allegation of leverage. Compromising footage, Ventura testified Combs threatened to release damaging videos, a tool of manipulation, a means of silence. But as the trial unfolds, significant gaps remain. Let's examine the unresolved issues that could ultimately shape the outcome of this case. First, the mysterious absence of a key witness known as Victim 3. Identified only as Gina, her testimony was expected to bolster the prosecution's narrative of coercion and abuse. She first came forward publicly in a 2019 interview, alleging physical abuse and coerced abortions. But despite being subpoenaed, Gina has yet to appear in court. Prosecutors have admitted to difficulties reaching her legal team, leaving jurors to wonder about the weight of her potential testimony. Defense attorney Mark Agni-Philo seized on Gina's absence, stating, "They are the United States of America. They can get Gina into this courtroom if that is what they want to do." While her testimony may not be pivotal to the individual charges, it could provide a critical link in establishing the alleged racketeering enterprise. Which brings us to the next major question. Who exactly constituted this criminal enterprise? Prosecutors allege that Diddy's network of employees, from security guards to personal aides, enabled and concealed a pattern of abuse. Testimonies have hinted at assistants arranging drugs, hotel bags, and other logistics to facilitate Combs' desires. Yet, after weeks of testimony, a cohesive picture of this organization remains elusive. No staff member has been explicitly named as a co-conspirator, and the prosecution has struggled to establish a clear chain of command within Combs' inner circle. Federal racketeering charges have been used in high-profile cases before, against figures like R. Kelly and ex-IBM's Keith Raniere. These laws, originally designed to dismantle mafia networks, require prosecutors to prove not just isolated crimes, but an organized effort involving multiple individuals. This challenge looms large in Combs' case. The modern eye of truth. Prosecutors hinted at its power early on. Recordings from the freak-offs, powerful visual proof, undeniable evidence, coercion captured on camera, expectation hung heavy in the air, the promise of seeing, not just hearing, of witnessing the alleged acts directly. This was to be a cornerstone. Yet, what have jurors seen? Still images, frozen moments in time. Cassie Ventura identifying scenes, alleging coercion in those captured frames. But the full videos remain largely unseen, a gap between promise and presentation. Why the hesitation? Are they yet to come? Or is the footage less conclusive than hoped? Questions linger. the defense pounces. Defense attorneys offer a starkly different view. These events were consensual, they argue. The videos, they claim, will prove it. Will corroborate their narrative of willing participation. This creates a direct confrontation. Legal experts note that the videos could become a turning point in this trial. Will they reinforce the prosecution's narrative, or will they offer the defense an opportunity to frame these encounters as voluntary? Prosecutors are expected to present additional footage in the coming weeks, including evidence involving another alleged victim, known as Jane. Whether this evidence will shift the jury's perception remains a pivotal question. As the trial moves forward, much remains uncertain. Will victim 3 take the stand? Will jurors hear from Combs's staff or see video evidence that clarifies the truth? And above all, will the government convincingly link these allegations to the broader charge of operating a criminal enterprise? Sean, Diddy Combs, continues to deny all charges. Denied bail multiple times due to concerns over witness tampering, he remains incarcerated as this high-stakes trial unfolds. This trial isn't just about one man's guilt or innocence. It's a story about the intersection of power, influence, and accountability. And as the world watches, the jury will ultimately decide whether this is a tale of coercion or one of consensual, albeit controversial relationships. What do you think about the issues raised in this case? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and join the conversation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of today's most pressing legal battles. Your voice matters. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.